Alright, in this vlog I want to talk about something that's probably controversial and I'll probably get some hate for it, but I want to talk about the topic of VAs. If you don't know what a VA is, it's a virtual assistant, and I want to talk about whether I think they're a good idea or whether I don't think they're a good idea for music schools, okay? So I'll give you my opinion in just a sec. So what is a virtual assistant? Well, basically it's someone that's not working there in person with you at your school or your home teaching business, but they're virtually there. So they're communicating with you on email. They could be Messenger, Skype, but they could be anywhere in the world. So it could be someone you've hired from somewhere in your country. They could even just be down the road, or they could be in another country, and often there are popular countries taking off with VA services like the Philippines and India. So they may be anywhere in the world, they're helping you with your business, but they're not there in person. So I don't think they're a good idea for music schools and music teaching businesses, but I have used them. I do have some, but I use them for a different part of my business. So I'm going to tell you why. I'm just going to give you one main reason, and it's something to consider. So this is going to be controversial, and some people will disagree with me, but these are my thoughts, and you follow my channel because you want to hear my thoughts. So here they are. So I have used VAs for the digital side of my business. So we do a lot of stuff online for our music school, even build a music school. This is part of it. So there are a lot of repetitive tasks that are very simple, don't require a lot of brain power, and just aren't worth that much. And so it is cheaper to have someone help as a VA, virtual assistant, for a lot of those tasks. So we only use them for that side of our business. Now let's talk about the music teaching business and music school option. I don't think it's a good idea because I want to build a team, and I want to build a team culture. I want people to know each other. I want them to feel part of something. I want to interact. I want them to grow and feel like part of a family. That's just not going to happen in the VA world to the level that it does in face-to-face every day. So I would definitely say that if you've got the money to hire someone, you don't use a VA if you're trying to build a sizable school. So if you're just trying to run your lessons at home or your single studio operations and you never want to add a team member, then I guess you probably aren't someone that's listening to this sort of channel, because it's about building something bigger than that. But if that's where you're at, cool. Yeah, it's going to help you streamline things, and it's going to be real simple and simplify your life, but it's not going to cost you a huge amount of time and money, and you're not going to have to provide another desk and another laptop and internet connection and space. Cool. That's great. So if your ambition is to never grow past a business outside just yourself, a VA could work. If you want to build a music school, a music academy, a music studio, don't hire a VA. Put that money, invest into a person, even if it's to a tutor where you can only afford to give them 5 hours a week of teaching, but you can afford to give them another 3 of admin. Great, now they've got 8 hours. That's a full day or 2 days. That's awesome. And you can build both things up at the same time, the teaching and the admin. Their role is growing, they're more thankful. Then you can get to the point where you can eventually hire someone that's just doing admin, and the teachers are just doing teaching, and now you're building a team, and the teachers and the admin are all one big family. They work together, they understand the importance of each other. You're building a community, a family, and now you're really you're not just building a school, you're building a bit of a movement. Those people are local, they're invested, they want things to succeed, they tell everyone about it, they tell people where they work, they're proud of it, and they tell their friends to sign up for lessons. The thing grows, okay? So now you don't just have one champion in your area that's promoting a school and doing ads and talking about it online. Now you've got 2 or 3 people. That's 3 times the people and networks that are going to hear about your school. So that's the number one reason. That's probably the only reason I would need to convince me that a VA is not the best option if you're trying to build a music school. And so that's where I'd leave it. So let me know your thoughts below, and whether you agree or don't agree, and I'd love to hear them.